The audio. I found the audio.
Wait,
there it is.
we have audio. Oh, hey, hi.
It's here now.
Oh, hey, hi.
So,
No sound.
hello.
They cannot hear us. Oh, can you hear us now?
It's here now.
Oh, yes, okay.
There's a 15-second delay on the stream, so you'll see the things, but I've done the things, but they don't know I've done the things because they don't see the things.
Got it.
So good morning, everyone. Happy August.
Hello.
29 million of 2020. We're still in April. I've had 2 cups of coffee and like 3 spoonfuls of Nutella. So that's how my morning is going. We're doing today. I am broke. We're at Danny's.
We've secretly replaced our regular diva.
You're making a face that I can see.
I'm very familiar with Broken Diva, so it's fun.
I just want to say, Danny, with the inspirational halo behind your head, you look like a piece of Christian Chinaware. Like,
He does.
like serving cheese on you.
Buy me for $1 and light my top on fire. It's great.
Anyway, so we're going to be doing a radio special of The Wizard of Oz that was originally done in 1950. With commercials included. This was done live on Christmas Day, at least with Judy Garland. And so it's really charming. It's kind of Wizard of Oz abridged-ish.
It is. It's the children's book version of Wizard of Oz.
Except there's like no teacup and no other tertiary
Characters.
It's been a long time since I've read it, but I did read The Wizard of Oz way back in yon elementary school days. Anyway,
Hey.
I'm gonna play Dorothy, the woman in the Emerald City, and Libby Collins, who we all remember from The Wizard of Oz.
She is a classic character. I'm not kidding. I have a poster of her.
Ratana, who are you?
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, wherever we find you today. I will be your announcer, Glinda, the Good Witch, Toto, and I think that's it. Or did we give me more? I introduce you now to our friend Christian.
Hi, I'm Christian. I'll be playing Professor Marvel and mostly every character that's associated with the wizard that then turns out to be the wizard. It'll be a lot of fun.
Spoilers.
I know, yeah, spoiler
So
alert.
many.
Yeah. I'll toss you on down to Mitch.
Besides, we always knew Christian was a wizard.
Hi, everybody. Mitch Naruto here. Good to see you guys again. Today, I will be playing one of the farmhands, Hickory, the Tin Man, and Aunt M. And I will pass it to Jonathan.
How's it going? I will be playing Zeke, the Lion, and all the Munchkins. And I'll pass it to Danny.
I'm Danny. I'll be playing Uncle Henry, the Winky Guards, and Mrs. Gulch and the Witch. I'll give it to Nick.
Hello, I'm Nicholas. I'll be playing William Keeley, who you all remember and love from The Wizard of Oz, as well as MGM star Paula Stone, and the Page at the Emerald City. And I'll pass it to Donald.
Hey guys, I'm Donald, and today I am Hunk, Scarecrow, and Mr. Gallagher. And I will pass it back to our lovely leaders, either Diva, Christian, or Ratana.
What?
Pressure!
What is he? Yeah, and even if it does turn out to be Hank, he's going to be Hunk. I've decided it.
His name is Hunk.
Is it really?
NGL, Hank is a hunk. Or Hunk is a Hank?
It is Hunk. What a name. Can you imagine
How
being
much
named...
Zeke could a Zeke hick hunk if a Zeke hick could Zeke hunk?
Okay, now that's a vocal warm-up.
That's the sound of someone who's awake.
Hi, I has more coffee.
Anyway, shall we begin?
We shall.
I took a cue from Jonathan. I wanted the background of this until we get to Oz. I was like, I like that.
All right.
All right.
Well, hey everybody. Lux presents Hollywood. Lever Brothers Company, the makers of Lux Toilet Soap, bring you the Lux Radio Theater. starring Judy Garland in The Wizard of Oz. Ladies and gentlemen, your producer, Mr. William Keeley.
Holiday greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. I trust you've all had a perfect Christmas. Wonderful presents, too much dinner, and lots of merry company. But sometime during the day, I'm sure you've said, Christmas really belongs to the children. And so, before they have to leave their toys and cowboy suits, we want to tell them a story. And you'll want to listen too, because it's The Wizard of Oz. One of those wonderful Oz books that we've all loved since they were written by L. Frank Baum 50 years ago. Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer turned The Wizard of Oz into a film classic, and a lovely little singer into a star. One of the most talented stars in Hollywood, Judy Garland. Audiences have asked that it be brought back again and again, to be entranced by Judy's performance and those fascinating Oz characters, the Scarecrow, the Tin Woodman, the Cowardly Lion, and the delightful little people, the Munchkins. Now it's off to The Wizard of Oz, starring Judy Garland as Dorothy. This is the story of a girl named Dorothy, who lives with her aunt and uncle on a farm way out in Kansas. Her dearest friend is her dog, Toto, but Dorothy has other friends too. The farmhands, for instance, Zeke and Hunk and Hickory.
Hey, what's your hurry, honey? What's wrong?
Oh, gracious. Oh, it's Toto, Hickory, Toto.
Toto? Something wrong with that dog? Well, he looks fine to me.
Oh, he is Zeke, but he almost wasn't. Miss Gulch just hit him because he gets in her garden and chases her nasty old cat.
Oh, sure, honey, sure. Only we're busy, see. I got them hogs to get at.
Now, look, Dorothy, you just ain't using your head about that Miss Gulch. You'd think you didn't have a brain at all.
Hunk, I have so got brains.
Well, even then, when you're walking home with Toto, just keep away from Mrs. Gulch's place. Your head ain't made of straw, you know.
Gosh, Dorothy, that Miss Gulch ain't nobody to be afraid of. Have a little courage, that's all.
Courage, Zeke?
Why, sure, you know, like me.
Well, look who's talking. You, Courage?
There ain't a man in the county scares easier than you.
Well, that's a fine thing to say.
Look out, Zeke. That pig's gonna bite you.
What pig? Help! Help!
You see what I mean?
Now you cut that out, scaring a man half to death like that.
Here. What's all this jabber-wabbing when there's work to be done?
Oh, it's about Toto, Auntie Em. Miss Gulch says she's gonna go and get the sheriff, and then she...
Hunk, I thought you and Hickory were supposed to be fixing that wagon.
We are, Miss Gale. Hand me that wrench, Hickory.
And feed them hogs, Zeke, before they worry themselves into anemia?
Yes, ma'am.
Now then, child, what's your trouble?
Auntie Em, really? Do you know what Miss Gulch said? What she was... Let me say that again. Did you know what Miss Gulch said she was going to do to Toto? She said she was gonna...
There you go again, imagining things. You know you always get yourself into a fret over nothing.
Oh, but this time...
Now you just help us all out this afternoon. Find yourself a place where you won't get into any trouble. I got to get back in the house.
Yes, Auntie Em. Come on, Toto Retina. Oh, I guess I do have to sing this little bit of a song. Oh, do you... I don't know. Do you suppose there is such a place, Toto, where there isn't any trouble? Toto? Oh, there must be. Not a place you can get by boat or train, but it's far, far away, beyond the moon, beyond the rain. I'm going to take my headset off so I don't hear myself for a minute. Okay.
You
I
got
guess
this,
I'll sing a
Deva.
song about it. And mute Spotify. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I? There's a scene change now.
While we pause for the standing ovation that is happening on Twitch.
Thanks. Thanks, Paul.
Oh, now hold on, Miss Gulch. Surely you don't mean that. Why, that little dog.
Dog is a menace to the community. I'm taking that animal to the sheriff and make sure he's destroyed.
Destroyed? Oh, no, please, you mustn't.
Honey, we didn't know you were there.
Oh, Toto didn't know he was doing anything wrong. I'm the one who ought to be punished. Uncle Henry, I let him go in the garden.
There's a law protecting folks against animals like that.
No, please.
Can't go against the law, Dorothy.
Now you're being smart. Give him to me.
No, I won't let you take him. I won't. You're a wicked old witch.
Dorothy!
Oh, please, Auntie Em, please.
I got him at last, and there's nothing any of you can do about it.
Oh, Toto! Oh.
Now, come on, Dorothy. Cheer up, honey.
Oh, please, Hunk. I don't feel like talking. Not to anybody.
Not even to Toto?
Oh, you know he's gone. You know Miss Gulch took him away.
I know something else too, honey. Toto must have jumped out of her basket and run back home because there's a little brown and white dog looking all over for you.
Oh, Toto! Oh, Toto, you're back! Toto! Oh, you came back to me, Toto. Oh, I thought you were dead. Oh, they'll be coming after you. Miss Gulch and the sheriff, maybe? We've got to run away. Now, Toto, where no one will find us or ever take you away again. Yes, Toto, we've got to run away. And it's getting dark, apparently. It's getting dark, Toto. I think there's maybe a storm coming. I mean, just look at my background. Oh, but we'll just keep going, won't we? We're not afraid. It's just like Zeke said. Courage. Oh, I see what you mean. A wagon and a horse and a wagon and a man. There's a big sign over the wagon. Wait, I think I see what it says. Professor Marvel, acclaimed by the crowned heads of Europe. Let him read your past, present, and future in his crystal.
Well,
Oh.
who might you be?
I guess it's all right, Toto. He looks like a nice man.
Well, if you're not going to tell me who you are, suppose I tell you.
Oh, but how can you?
Professor Marvel knows all, tells all, your past, present, and future for 25 cents, a quarter of a dollar, 2 bits if you prefer.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I don't think I can afford it.
Oh, so your name's Dorothy, is it?
How did you know that?
Well, on the one hand, perhaps I saw you in my crystal. And on the other hand, perhaps a fellow named Zeke passed by a while ago looking for you.
Oh, I see.
But don't you think for 1 minute I couldn't have figured it out for myself? Why, Professor Marvel and his magic crystal have amazed royalty and peasantry alike the world over.
Oh, please, Professor, can't we go with you and see all the crowned heads of Europe?
Oh, do you know any? Oh, you mean the sign on my wagon?
I I don't suppose you could just take a little look in your magic crystal for me? For nothing, I mean.
Matter of fact, young lady, I already have. Oh, just practicing, you understand. And you know what I saw?
What?
A woman. Tears in her eyes, careworn. A woman looking for someone, and her name is...
Auntie Em?
Kindly allow me to supply the answers.
Oh.
Her name is Auntie M. Someone has almost broken her heart.
Me?
Well, it's someone she loves very much. And then just before the crystal went dark, I saw her put her hand up over her heart and drop down to the floor.
Oh, no. You don't suppose she could really be sick, do you? Oh, I've got to go home right away.
Go home? But I thought you were coming along with me.
Oh, I've got to get to her right away. Toto, we're going. Oh, goodbye, Professor. And thank you.
Don't waste any time. There's a windstorm blowing up. Oh, poor little kid. I hope she gets home all right.
Oh, Auntie Em! Auntie Em! Oh, there's nobody in the house, Toto. I can't find anybody. Auntie Em! Oh, the storm cellar, that's where they are. Oh, the house is blowing away. Oh, Toto, look out, look out! Oh, let me possibly change. Oh, look at this. Where are we? Oh, what's happening? We're in the house, and the house is up in the air. Oh, I changed my background too fast. Everything's moving, and everything's rushing in the sky. Barns and buggies, and oh, there goes our chicken roost. Oh, I forgot. I say more. Oh, Toto, we're caught up in the cyclone. We're right up in the middle of the cyclone. And there's old Mr. Gallagher in his rowboat. Oh, Mr. Gallagher.
Howdy, Dorothy. Kinda breezy, ain't it?
Oh, and Uncle Henry's heifer. Bossy.
Ooh!
Oh, I don't understand this at all. Things are flying around so fast that I can hardly. Oh, look, Miss Gulch. Oh, now she's on her broomstick. Oh, she is a witch. Oh, don't worry, Toto. We won't let her. Oh, we stopped, Toto. We're standing still. But we can't stand still up in the middle of the air. We're gonna fall. We're falling. Oh, we're falling. Oh, we've landed. Oh, but where? Where? Oh, but where are we? It's just a regular little village, and look, houses and trees and streets and more trees apparently, and fountains. Oh, you're quite right. Oh, that is our house over there. We must have bounced out when we landed. But what place is this?
Huh?
I have a feeling we're being watched. I have another feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. We must be over the rainbow. Toto, look. Oh, there's a big bubble coming down the street, and there's someone inside it. A lady. And she's stepping out, and oh, now I know we're not in Kansas anymore.
Tell me, please, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
I'm not a witch at all. I'm Dorothy Gale from Kansas.
Oh, well, I am a little muddled. The Munchkins just summoned me because...
The Munchkins?
You happen to be standing in the very center of their village, you know.
And they sent for you?
Because some new witch has just dropped a house on the Wicked Witch of the East. See? Over there.
Oh, but that's our farmhouse from Kansas.
Now, look where I point my wand.
2 red slippers.
Exactly. 2 red slippers protruding from under the farmhouse. All that's left of the Wicked Witch of the East. And since it's your farmhouse, obviously you're responsible. Oh, you've made the Munchkins very happy, my dear.
If you please, what are Munchkins?
The little people who live in this land. It's Munchkin land, and you are now their national heroine.
And who are you?
Why, I'm Glinda, of course, the Witch of the North.
Witch? Oh, but you're beautiful.
Oh, thank you. You see, only bad witches are ugly, and I'm a very good witch. Now, suppose I call the Munchkins. Come out, wherever you are, and meet the young lady who fell from a star. She fell from the sky, she fell very far, and Kansas, she says, is the name of the star. Well, Munchkins, have you nothing to say to her? Where's the mayor? Oh, there you are.
First of all, Miss Dorothy, a little floral tribute.
Oh, what beautiful flowers. Oh, thank you.
There will be, of course, a parade and general celebration with a brass band and a regiment of cavalry. Meanwhile, let the joyous news be spread! The wicked old witch at last is dead!
Yay!
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, oh witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Wake up, you sleepyhead. Rub your eyes, get out of bed. Wake up, the wicked witch is dead. She's gone where the goblins go below. Below, yo ho. Let's open up and sing and ring the bells out. Ding dong, the merry yell. Sing it high, sing it low. Let them know the wicked witch is dead.
Yay!
Smoke. A cloud of red smoke. Shooting fire and explosions. The witch is coming! The wicked witch!
Oh, but I thought you said she was dead.
She is dead. This one on the broomstick is her sister, the Wicked Witch of the West.
And she's even worse than the other one.
Silence! I demand silence!
It's Miss Gulch. That's who it is, Miss Gulch.
Hard of hearing, are you? I said silence. Now then, who killed my sister? Was it you?
No, it was an accident. I didn't mean to kill anybody.
Well, my little pretty, I can cause accidents too.
Aren't you forgetting the ruby slippers?
The slippers. My sister's slippers. There they are, still on her feet over there. Well, I'll just take them.
Just a moment, if you please. Ruby slippers red, leave the feet of she who's dead. I summon my authority and bid you serve Miss Dorothy.
The slippers? What are you doing to them?
Because I'm wearing red socks. Now they're on my feet.
You give them back to me.
Never. There they are, and there they'll stay.
You nasty little girl. They're of no use to you.
Don't be frightened of her, darling.
You keep out of this, Glinda, or I'll fix you as well.
Rubbish! You have no power here. Be gone, before somebody drops a house on you, too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. As for you, my fine lady...
You heard what she said. Be gone.
I'll get you yet, my pretty. And your little dog, too. Away, broomstick, away.
It's all right, Munchkins. Don't hide your faces. She's gone. Now then, my dear, the sooner you get out of Oz, the safer you'll be.
Oh, I'd give anything to get out of Oz. But how? Which is the way back to Kansas?
Kansas? Well, the only person who might know is the great and wonderful Wizard of Oz himself.
Wizard of Oz? Is he good or is he wicked?
Oh, very good, but very mysterious. He lives far off in the Emerald City. Did you by any chance bring your broomstick with you?
Oh, no, I'm afraid I didn't.
Well then, you'll have to walk. The Munchkins will see you safely to the border. And remember, never let those ruby socks off your feet, or you will be at the mercy of the Wicked Witch of the West.
But how do I start for Emerald City?
All you do is follow the yellow brick road. Help her, Munchkins! The yellow brick road.
Helpers, attention! Follow the yellow brick road! 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 We're off to see the
wizard!
The
wonderful Wizard of Oz! Here he is, the
Wizard of Oz! If ever the wizard was! If ever a wizard was!
The Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does.
Oh!
We're
off to see the
wizard,
wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
While we pause for an amazing standing ovation. In a few moments, we'll bring you Act 2 of The Wizard of Oz. And now, here's our Hollywood reporter, Libby Collins, to give us the Lux Radio Theater movie news of the week.
Oh, I guess that's me. Tonight, John is the new Howard Hughes production, Vendetta, starring a lovely newcomer to Hollywood. She's Faith
Whatever is correct.
Faith Domerang, and she's just been given the role, just the role her dark, exotic beauty calls for. This RKO picture tells the story of a family feud in the old time of old Corsica, and Faith plays the girl who vows to avenge her father's murder.
Quite an intense melodrama, Libby. Isn't that a terrific set they built for the dueling scene?
Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. No California landscape could quite convey the bleakness of that wild Corsican county, so they built the whole thing on a soundstage. Faith Domerang is... she's got an interesting name, doesn't she? She is photographed in dark costumes throughout. Of course, they set off her startling beauty all the more.
There's a highly dramatic, exciting quality about her acting, too.
Mm-hmm. Well, she is quite the perfectionist, you know. Spent years of study before attempting her first screen role. And John, Faith she is a perfectionist about beauty, too. Naturally, her skin has to look soft and smooth in a close-up. And that's why she depends on daily facials with Luz toilet soap. She says, it's the care that really works.
Lux soap is just right to protect delicate skin. No wonder so many famous stars say they wouldn't be without this gentle soap.
Yes, John. Active lather does wonders for skin. It's so easy to take a Lux facial, too. You just smooth a rich lather in, rinse with warm water, follow a quick cold rinse, and pat with a soft towel to dry. It works like a charm to give your complexion quick, new beauty.
Yes, Libby, that's a tip for smart women everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
For thorough protecting care, there's nothing finer than Lux toilet soap. Don't let the name fool you. When you see Faith Domerang in Howard Hughes' exciting new picture, Vendetta, notice the smooth perfection of her skin. You'll want to try her daily active lather facials. So why not get Hollywood's own beauty soap tomorrow? Remember, 9 out of 10 screen stars use fragrant white Lux toilet soap. Now, Mr. William Keeley, our producer.
Act 2 of The Wizard of Oz, starring Judy Garland as Dorothy. With the magic slippers on her feet, her dog Toto at her heels, and little munchkins marching on ahead, Dorothy is on her way to the Wizard of Oz. They've reached the border of Munchkin Land, and the little people have waved goodbye and disappeared.
Well, Toto, now what? Huh? Oh, we're still on the yellow brick road, but now it goes in 2 different directions. Which way do we go?
Pardon me, but that way is a very nice way.
Who said that? Oh, don't be silly, Toto. That's just a scarecrow in the cornfields. Scarecrows don't talk.
On the other hand, that way's very pleasant also.
Huh? Why, he did talk.
Is there anything so unusual about that?
Why, yes, there is. And why do you shake your head? Both yes and no at the same time? Oh.
Oh, that's my trouble. I never can make my mind about anything.
Oh?
Now, the fact is, I haven't got a brain. Take a look at my head. You see, there's straw. Just straw like the rest of me.
But how can you talk if you don't have a brain?
Some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Oh, yes. Well, I guess you're right.
Well, what's he doing, your dog?
Oh, Toto? Why, he's licking your hand.
Oh, that's what I thought. I guess I don't scare him, huh?
Oh, no, of course not.
I can't even scare a crow. They come from miles around to pick at my straws for their nests. It's not at all flattering. I'm a failure just because I haven't got a brain.
Well, what would you do with a brain if you had one?
Do? Why, if I had a brain, I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. And my head I'd be scratching, while my thoughts were busy hatching, if I only had a brain. I'd unravel every riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain.
With the thoughts you'll be thinking, you could be another Lincoln if you only had a brain.
Oh, I tell you why the ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I'd never thunk before, and then I'd sit and think some more. I would not be just a nuffin', my head all fluff of stuff full of stuffin', my heart all full of pain. Then perhaps I'll deserve you and even worthier of you if I only had a brain.
Wonderful! Imagine a scarecrow singing and dancing. Why, if our scarecrow back in Kansas could do that.
What's Kansas?
That's where Toto and I come from. And we want to get back there so badly that I'm going all the way to Emerald City to get the Wizard of Oz to help me.
The wizard? Mm-hmm. Do you think if I went along, he could give me some brains, maybe?
Oh, I think you'd better stay here. I got a witch mad at me and you might get into trouble.
Oh, but I'm not afraid of a witch. I'm not afraid of anything. Oh, except maybe a lighted match.
Well, since you're made out of straw, I can hardly blame you for that.
Won't you take me with you, please?
Of course I will, gladly.
Hooray! I'm gonna leave the cornfield.
And see a wizard, I hope.
What are we waiting for? We're off to see the wizard,
the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is the whiz of a whiz. If ever there was, there was. And the music fades. Scarecrow? Do you see what I see?
Well, not knowing what you see, how can I say that what I see is what you... Oh, wait a minute. Look, over there.
Oh, that's just what I mean. At the edge of the forest.
It's a man. A man made out of tin. And holding an axe. Come on, Dorothy.
Oh, be careful, please. Oh, you too, Toto.
Look here on the grass, an oil can.
Oil can.
Did you say something?
No, he did.
Oil can.
He said oil can. He wants me to oil him.
My mouth.
He said his mouth.
All right. Just a minute now.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, joy. Oh, bless, I can talk again. I can talk. Oh, my arms, please.
Am I doing it right?
My elbows. Oh, that's wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, yes, what a relief. I've held this axe for ages.
But my goodness, how did you ever get like this in the first place?
Oh, about a year ago, I was chopping that tree when suddenly it began to rain. I rusted so solid, I haven't been able to move since.
Oh, well, you're perfect now.
Perfect? Just bang on my chest if you think I'm perfect. Go ahead, bang on it.
Thud, thud.
Beautiful. What an echo.
You see? Empty. The tinsmith forgot to give me a heart.
No heart?
No heart.
Oh.
All hollow. And believe me, not having a heart, well, presents problems. When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on his mettle, and yet I'm torn apart. Just because I'm presuming that I could be kinda human if I only had a heart. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and awful sentimental regarding love and art. I'd be friends with sparrows and the boy who shoots the arrows if I only had a heart. Picture me a balcony above, a voice sings low. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? I hear a beat, how sweet, just to register emotion, jealousy, devotion, and really feel the part. I'd stay young and chipper, and I'd lock it with a zipper if I only had a heart.
Well, I certainly see what you mean.
You were whispering, you and him, while I was singing.
Oh, Well, we were just wondering if you'd care to go with us to the Emerald City. Then you can ask the Wizard of Oz for a heart.
But suppose he wouldn't give me one when we got there.
Oh, but he will. He must. We've come such a long way already. A long way already. Oh, it looks like there may be a witch coming.
Technical difficulty.
A witch?
Ah, you call that long, my pretty? Why, you've just begun.
Who's that? Who's laughing?
The witch! The wicked witch!
Well, my two fine gentlemen helping the little lady along, are you? Well, stay away from her.
Oh yeah?
I'll stuff a mattress with you, straw man, and you? I'll use that tin carcass for a beehive.
Gosh, what a witch!
Want to play ball, Scarecrow? Well, here, catch!
No! Look out! It's a ball of fire!
Fire! No! No!
Stand still, stand still. I'll stamp the fire out with my feet. Ah! You can move now.
Much obliged, Tin Woodsman.
Oh, yes, we both are.
But I'm still not afraid of her. I see you get safely to the wizard now, whether I get a brain or not. Stuff a mattress with me. Ha!
And I'll see you reach the wizard, whether I get a heart or not.
Oh, you're the best friends anybody ever had. And it's funny, but I feel like I've known you all the time. You're just like Hunk and Hickory. But I couldn't have known you, could I?
I certainly don't see how.
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. We know each other now, all right?
That's right.
We do.
And to Oz?
To Oz.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is a whiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was.
Does anybody happen to know where we are?
That's easy. We're in a forest.
Oh, I don't like it. It's so dark and creepy. Oh, Total, come back. Stay on the path. Oh.
He sees something behind that bush.
And so do I.
I think I do too. It's a lion. It's a lion. Oh, he's coming this way.
Hey, where you are! Ruff, ruff! Put him up! I'll fight you with one paw tied behind my back. I'll fight you stand on one foot. Put him up! Stand up and fight. I'll swallow you first, you little pee-wee dog!
Shame on you! You let that little dog alone! Leave him alone!
No, why did you have to slap me for? I didn't bite him.
Look, the lion, he's crying.
Well, you did try to bite him.
Well, you didn't have to go and hit me, did you?
Oh.
Is my nose bleeding?
No, of course not. Oh, my goodness, you're nothing but a big coward.
You're right. I am a coward. I haven't any courage at all.
Do you suppose the wizard could help him too?
I don't see why not. Why don't you come with us, Lion? We're on our way to see the Wizard of Oz to get the Tin Woodsman a heart.
And him a brain?
I'm sure he could give you some courage.
Well, wouldn't you feel degraded to be seen in the company of a cowardly lion?
No.
I would.
No, of course not. Here, you'd better take my handkerchief.
Thank you.
Oh.
You're being so nice to me.
Oh, now, please stop crying.
I'll try.
But how did you get this way in the first place, Lion?
Well, you can spare the time. It's like this. Yeah, it's sad, believe me, Missy, when you're born to be a sissy without the vim and vibe. But I could show my prowess, be a lion, not a mouse, if I only had the nerve. I'm afraid there's no denying, I'm just a dandelion, a fate I don't deserve. I'd be brave as the blizzard.
I'd be gentle as a lizard.
I'd be clever as a gizzard.
If the wizard is a wizard who will serve,
Then I'm sure to get a brain.
A heart.
a home.
The nerve.
Then let's be on our way without any more delay.
That's just what I was gonna say.
Hip hip hooray!
Huh.
We're
off
to see
the wizard.
The
wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Oz.
We
We're
He is
the
a
Wizard,
wizard,
ever a wizard was.
The joy of
Little
singing.
do they know, I too was hanging around the forest. I'll still get those ruby slippers, and then my power will be the greatest in Oz. And woe to those who tried to stop me! I heard broomstick! Away!
Look, everybody, look! Emerald City at last, at last!
Emerald City, huh? Gosh, it's all green.
And those turrets and towers, and look how big it is.
But how do we get in? Oh, this wall goes around everything.
It most certainly does!
Look, at the top of the wall.
Oh, who are you?
That's my question. Who are you?
Well, if you let us in, we'll be glad to tell you.
Let you in, eh? Well, you look harmless enough. Open the gates of the Emerald City!
Oh, we can go in. The gates are opening.
Well, that's the general idea of gates, isn't it? Kindly step forward and state your business.
We want to see the wizard.
The wizard? Oh, but nobody can see the Great Oz. Nobody's ever seen the Great Oz. Even I've never seen him.
Oh, please. The good witch of the north sent me here.
Prove it.
She's wearing the ruby slippers she gave her.
Is she? Those look like socks. Well, bust my buttons. It's close enough. Have you another question?
Do I? I believe I do. Then you'll take us to the wizard?
There you go again with the questions!
Oh!
The wizard? Well, yes, of course. Meanwhile, you'd better wait and...
I beg your pardon, sir.
Well, what is it now? Good grief, man. Can't you see?
You're wanted, sir. The public square.
Who wants me?
The entire population of the city. There's something going on, sir, and I don't like the look of it.
Oh, goodness.
Well,
now, what's everyone so excited about?
Don't you see? Up there in the sky.
Huh? Well, that's quite a trick, isn't it?
Dorothy! It's a skywriting!
Letters of black smoke all across the sky.
What does it say?
it's the Wicked Witch. It says, surrender Dorothy.
Dorothy? Who's Dorothy? Oh, the wizard will explain it to the wizard!
But he's going to bother the wizard now. The great and powerful Oz has got the situation well in hand, I hope. So you can all go home. Go on. Scatter, you drawflies.
Oh, but if you please, sir, we want to see the wizard right away.
Certainly not. Not nobody, not no how.
But she's Dorothy.
The witch is Dorothy? Nope, not even you.
Oh, please. Please, it's the only way I'll ever be able to get home.
Ahem. Not nobody. Not no how.
Oh, Auntie Em was so good to me, and I never appreciated it. Running away, hurting her feelings.
What's that?
Professor Marvel said she was sick. She may be dying, and it's all my fault.
All right. I'll get you to the wizard somehow.
He's crying too.
No, stop touching me! You see, I had an Aunt once myself. It's all highly irregular, but just follow me. Oh, good.
Gosh, she just left us in this chamber. It's so dark and echoey, huh?
He said the wizard would be waiting for us.
I'm closing my eyes. Just tell me when it's over.
Silence!
Who was that?
I am Oz, the great and powerful.
But we can't see anybody.
Silence! You shall never see me.
But if you please, we must tell you something.
Nobody ever tells me anything. I know everything. You're a little girl who wants to go home. And you, Tin Man?
Yes, Your Honor?
Clinking and clattering for a heart. And you?
Me? Your wizardry?
A billowing bale of bovine breakfast who begs for brains. And you, Lion?
He fainted!
Lion, wake up! The wizard will be awfully mad.
Oh, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
What?
Frightening the poor cowardly lion like that when he came to you for help.
Silence! The beneficent Oz has every intention of granting your requests, but you must first prove worthy.
Oh, we will. We'll do anything.
Very well. Bring me the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West.
But if we do that, why, we'll have to kill her to get it.
Yes, we murder quite a lot here in Oz, it seems.
Oh.
Bring me her broomstick, and I'll grant your requests.
But what if she kills us first?
Silence! Leave the great gates of the Emerald City, follow the arrows toward the haunted forest, and head to the witch's castle. Now go, and return if you can.
The haunted forest? The witch's castle? Well, I guess there's nothing else to do but go.
That's the spirit, Dorothy. Come on, Lion.
We're not afraid. We'll get that old broomstick.
They think I don't know about it. They think they'll take me by surprise. At last I'll have them in my power. The little girl, the nasty dog, and the magic ruby slippers.
In just a few moments, we'll bring you Act 3 of The Wizard of Oz. I particularly want you to meet our guest for tonight, Paula Stone, writer and producer for MGM Radio Attractions. She'll bring us news of the world from the air in Hollywood last Wednesday of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer's great picture, The Magnificent Yankee. As commentator at the premiere, you interviewed the many stars that attended, didn't you, Paula? Yes, I did, Mr. Keeley. It was one of the most thrilling evenings I've experienced. Over 100 stars were there. To cheer for Lewis Calhern and Anne Harding, of course. Oh, yes! Everyone was so enthusiastic about the picture, and the superb performance turned in by Lewis Calhern as Justice Holmes and Anne Harding as his devoted wife. There's a picture as rousing as a brass band. The distinguished career of one of our greatest men is presented in the authentic atmosphere of our nation's capital. Why, you actually feel the march of stirring events. It's an exciting treatment of our recent history, but it's also a beautiful love story. Yes, indeed. The deep attachment of Justice Holmes for his wife is something to warm the heart. Anne Harding brings dignity and beauty to her role in The Magnificent Yankee. And she's completely charming! Very lovely, too. Of course, as you might expect, like so many famous stars I interview from time to time, she gives credit to Lux, care for her skin, and just keeping it right for the camera.
Well, after all, Miss Stone, it's Hollywood's own beauty soap, you know.
Oh, yes, Mr. Kennedy. And Lux soap in a big bath size is just as popular. I know I wouldn't be without it. There's nothing more luxurious after a busy day than a refreshing Lux soap bath.
There's something special about the lather, rich and creamy even in the hardest water.
Yes, it leaves skin really fresh. Fragrant, too, with a nice, delicate perfume.
No wonder screen stars prefer the satin smooth bath cake. Thank you, Miss Paula Stone, for being here tonight. Now, Here's a shopping hint for the ladies in our audience. Get the generous bath-size Lux toilet soap tomorrow. Enjoy its luxurious lather and delightful perfume. You'll discover why screen stars say it makes you sure of all-over Lux loveliness. 9 out of 10 famous Hollywood stars use fragrant white Lux toilet soap. We pause now for station identification. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The curtain rises on Act 3 of The Wizard of Oz, starring Judy Garland as Dorothy. Well, if Dorothy is ever to get back to Kansas...
And if I'm ever going to have a brain...
And me a heart...
And me courage...
Then Dorothy must first get the broomstick of the Wicked Witch and bring it back to the Wizard of Oz. But if the wizard knows everything, the Wicked Witch unfortunately knows quite a lot herself. Now, in her bleak and dismal castle, she gloats over her newly captured prisoner.
Excuse me for laughing, but it was so easy to capture you, and I can't help it.
At least my friends got away. Toto, too.
What do I care about them? It's you I wanted. You and the magic ruby socks. I had every warrior slave in this castle on the watch for you. Now give me those socks.
No, the good witch told me not to.
Fool that I am. I should know the slippers will never come off as long as you're alive.
You mean...
Now, how shall I do it? I think I'll make up a special batch of poison. Yes, that ought to do it. Some nice, fresh poison.
It's Dorothy's dog, Tin Man, Lion, look!
Oh, we're goners now, all right. He'll lead the soldier witches right here to a hiding place.
No, he's come to take us to Dorothy, up there in the castle.
We can't fail her now, we can't.
Oh, I'll go. Witch or no witch, I'll tear him apart. I'll knock him cold. I may not come out alive, but I'm going in there.
Oh, Lion, that's wonderful.
There's only one thing I want you fellas to do.
What's that?
What's that?
Talk me out of it!
Oh, no you don't. Come what may, we're gonna rescue Dorothy.
All right, Toto. Show us the way.
This is the room. Toto sniffed her out.
Dorothy?
Huh? Who is it?
It's us. We've come to save you. Open the door.
I can't. She's locked me in here.
Tin Man, your axe. Chop down the door.
But that'll make a noise. The guards will...
Who cares about the guards? We'll save you, Dorothy. We'll save you.
Oh, she'll be back any minute. Hurry, please.
Here goes the door. Stand back, Dorothy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I knew you'd come. I knew it. And Toto.
We'll have you out of this castle before you can say Jack Robin.
Going so soon?
Oh, the witch! The wicked witch!
Fine. My little party is just about to begin. Guards, seize them! Seize them! Thought you were being pretty foxy, huh? Now I've got the whole lot of you. Let's see. How shall I start the fun? You first, Scarecrow. How about another ball of fire?
No! Not fire! Help! I'm burning!
No, I'll help you. This bottle of empty water ought to do it.
Water? No! Put down the water!
Yes! Thank you, Dorothy. Thank you.
Oh, you cursed rat! You killed me!
Nonsense. I just happened to splash a bottle of water on you.
Look! The witch! She's melting!
What a world! Who would have thought that a good little girl like you could destroy my beautiful wickedness? I'm going fast.
She is gone. Look, nothing but a little steaming puddle.
She's dead. You've killed the Wicked Witch.
But I didn't mean to kill her. I didn't know that water would...
You don't understand. Now we're all free. She enslaved us, but now her spell over us is broken.
Hail to Dorothy! The Wicked Witch is dead!
Hail! Hail!
Oh, thank you. And if you don't mind, may I please have her broom?
Here, take it with you.
Oh, thank you. Now I can go back to the wizard.
And tell him the Wicked Witch is dead!
Yay!
Onward to Emerald City!
I still can't believe my eyes. You've come back. Back to the Emerald City.
And we did exactly what the Great Oz told us to. Here, it's the witch's broomstick.
And now, if you don't mind taking us to the wizard, we...
You see, he promised us he...
Oh, yeah, they promised. There was a lot of things. No contract was signed. The broomstick, I'll just... Yeah, thank you for that. Oh, what an unhappy situation.
Unhappy after all we've been through.
Oh, I'm glad there's no one else around to hear this.
Hear what?
Oh, little girl, there is no great and powerful Wizard of Oz. That is, I am the wizard.
But he spoke to us himself.
I spoke to you. Oh, it was no great trick. Dark room, few smoke powder things. Your own imaginations did the rest.
Why, you humbug!
Exactly.
You're a very bad man.
Oh, no, my dear, I'm just a very bad wizard.
What about the heart you promised Tin Man?
And Scarecrow's brain!
Well, anybody can have a brain. That's a very mediocre commodity.
Well, I don't have one.
Then, listen a moment. Back where I come from, we have great university where men go to become deep thinkers. And when they come out, they know how to think just fine, and with no more brains than you have.
What?
They have one thing that you haven't got. A diploma.
A lot of student debt.
Therefore, by virtue of the authority in me vested in me by the Univertus Comitiatum, e pluribus unum, etc., etc., I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of THD.
THD?
Doctor of Thinkology. A diploma.
Oh, Scarecrow, how wonderful.
Oh, but what about me? I'm still a coward, I think.
Of course not. You are merely under the unfortunate delusion that because you run away from danger, you have no courage.
A simple matter of confusing courage with wisdom. Oh, joy! Oh, rapture, I've got a brain!
And the ability to get an entry-level job at almost any office. Back from where I come from, Lion, we have these men who are called heroes. Yet they have no more courage than you have, but they do have one thing you haven't got. A medal.
Medal?
Therefore, for meritorious conduct and conspicuous bravery against wicked witches, I award you the Triple Cross. Hashtag Triple Cross.
Oh, the
Dorothy?
Triple Cross! Will!
Oh, thanks for acknowledging me, Dorothy.
Yes.
Shucks, it was nothing.
You are now a member of the Legion of Courage. As for you, my galvanized petitioner, you want a heart. You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be practical until they can be made unbreakable.
I don't want one.
Back from where I come from, there are men who do nothing but good deeds all day long, and their hearts are no bigger than yours. They're called philanthropists. But they have one thing you haven't got. A testimonial.
Testimonial?
Therefore, in consideration of your kindness, I present you with a small token of our esteem and affection.
A heart. Oh, it is a heart.
Just remember that a heart is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others.
Listen, it ticks. My heart even ticks. But what about Dorothy?
Well, Dorothy murdered a lot of people, and there's... You still want to go back to Kansas, hmm?
I do. I do.
I wish I could help you, child, but I can't.
You mean I'll remain a murderer here in Oz and I'll never get home?
But it really is very pleasant here, once you get to know the place.
And we want you to stay, Dorothy. See, we love you. And you and Toto.
I love you. But what am I to do?
What was that? Do you hear music? Oh god. Oh god, what's happening?
Coming?
A bubble? Who's been blowing bubbles around here?
Hey, there's somebody in it.
Oh, it's Glinda! Glinda the Good Witch!
Oh,
Oh,
God.
help me, help me!
But you don't need my help, child. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have?
Why didn't you tell her before?
Because she wouldn't have believed me. She had to learn by herself.
Have you learned, Dorothy?
Well, I think that it wasn't enough just to want to see Uncle Henry and Auntie Em. And if I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't look any further than my backyard. Because if it isn't there, I never really lost it to begin with. Is that right?
That's all it is, my dear. Now your magic socks will take you home in 2 seconds.
Oh, that's too wonderful to be true, and it's going to be so odd to really say goodbye. I love you all so much. Goodbye, Tin Man. Oh, don't cry. You'll rust so dreadfully.
Now, I know I have a heart. It's breaking.
Oh, goodbye, Lion. I know it isn't right, but I'm gonna miss the way you used to holler for help before you found your courage.
I never would have found it if it hadn't been for you.
Oh, and Scarecrow, I think I'll miss you most of all.
Goodbye, dear friend.
Are you ready now?
Yes, I'm ready. Say goodbye, Toto.
Now close your eyes and think to yourself, there's no place like home. There's no place like home.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Dorothy? Dorothy, child! Wake up, please wake up.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
It's Auntie Em, darling. Oh, Henry, look, she's opening her eyes.
Oh, Auntie Em, it's you.
Yes, darling.
Hello in there. Can I come in? I just dropped by because I heard the little girl got caught in the big cyclone.
Oh.
Got a bad knock on the head, Professor Marvel, but she's coming around now.
We thought for a minute she was gonna leave us.
Sure had us worried, Dorothy. Why, you remember me. Your old pal Hunk?
And me, Hickory?
You couldn't forget my face now, could you?
Zeke! Oh, I must have been dreaming. I was in a place far away, and you and you were all there to help me.
We were?
You were all there, but I'm still got a big bump on my head, but couldn't have been you, could it? Could you?
Oh, we dream lots of silly things, dear, when we're...
Oh, no, Auntie Em. This was a real, truly lively place. And I kept saying to everybody I want to go home. And they sent me home. Oh, Toto! Oh, you believe me even if nobody else does.
Of course we believe you, Dorothy.
Oh, anyway, Toto, we're home. And this is my room, and you're all here. And I'm never going to leave here ever, ever again. Because I love you all. Oh, Auntie Em, there is no place like home. Oh, I have to reprise. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Where trouble smelled like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh, why can't I?
Goodbye to the Wizard of Oz, and congratulations to our lovely star, Judy Garland, and those remarkable characters from the land of Oz. Judy! We can't tell you how much we appreciate you giving up Christmas with your family to appear on the Lux Radio Theater.
Oh, well, thank you, Bill, but I didn't really. You see, I brought my 3-year-old... my 4-year-old daughter, Liza. It says 3 in the script, but she's really 4. Oh.
I'd like to meet her.
Oh, I'm afraid you're too late, Cowardly Lion. Liza fell in love with the Scarecrow. He's teaching her how to dance.
Where is he? Let him put up his fists. I'll fight him with one paw tied behind my back.
Well,
Imagine, only 4 years old, and has 2 men fighting over her already.
well, that's because she's a Lux girl. Bill, just like her mom.
Well, I can see you're bringing her up right, Judy. This Liza Minnelli's gonna have a happy, stable future in store for her, for sure. Now, what are you girls going to do? Go home and eat more turkey?
Oh, no, positively no more today. But I promised Liza if she was a good girl, I'd take her to the movie tomorrow.
Well, why not take her to see Esther Williams in the Pagan Love Song, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer's new musical?
Oh, that sounds good. Liza loves singing and dancing.
Well, then be sure she listens in next week, because we'll have another holiday special. 2 of Hollywood's brightest musical comedy stars, Ginger Rogers and George Murphy, and we'll present them in Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer's recent musical screen success, The Barclays of Broadway.
Oh, well, we wouldn't miss it, Bill. Good night.
Good night, Judy, and may your new year be a very happy one.
And who is this Hollywood star?
Oh, well, she's gonna change her background. Ah, yes, I'm one of 3 beautiful sisters. She's written a best-selling book on charm. She's the glamorous mother of 4 with 4 lovely... She's glamorous mother of 4 lovely daughters.
A glamorous mother of 4.
Uh-huh.
And how about Joan Bennett?
Uh-huh, right. And the girls are always so perfectly groomed as Joan herself. Of course, she insists on Lux, care for all their washables as well as her own. Everything from dainty party dresses to 2-year-old Shelley's gay cotton play clothes. Hollywood stars love gentle Lux because it keeps colors looking new looking so much longer. Take a tip from Joan Bennett. Get a big box of Lux Flakes tomorrow. Give all the children's Christmas washables that lovely Lux look.
Lever Brothers Company, the makers of Lux Toilet, join me in hoping that you all have a joyous Christmas. And be sure to join us again next Monday night when we present Ginger Rogers and George Murphy in The Barclays of Broadway. This is William Keeley saying goodnight to you from Hollywood.
Our play was adapted by Eckridge Barnett, and our music was directed by Rudy Schrager. Stay tuned for My Friend Irma, which follows over these same stations. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System. End of play.
Yay!
Yay!
The talent in this Zoom is beyond.
I really want that soap now.
Oh, man.
I know, me too.
I know, it does everything.
They're still in business.
They are.
I know.
I was on their website. It's lux.com. Who would have thunk?
You know.
Movie stars do not have makeup artists or anything. They just rub soap all over their face 5 hours a day.
That's right. And they take a bath in it, and they do their laundry in it, and they wash their dishes with it, and they probably eat it too.
It's great installation if you're looking to, keep warm in the winter.
I use Lux soap every day.
Lux soap helps me memorize my lines.
My new beard oil.
Right? Lux soap
Lux
does my
beard oil.
auditions for me.
Yeah, I don't need a booth. I just speak into a bar of Lux soap.
In fact, everyone in this audience gets a bar of Lux soap to do their bidding for everything, everywhere, for all time.
Oh my god, companion soap for your quest.
Think you can't upgrade to Mac Big Sur? Try Lux soap.
Oh my god. You guys are freaking amazing.
Oh my god. Look at this. It's our very own Lux soap. How are you,
M
Lux?
become Lux soap, bringer of death.
We have turned Mitch into a bar of Lux soap.
Here, Lux Soap is going to replace Rex Harrison in My Fair Lady.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you everyone for coming by and bearing with my brain. But this was delightful. This was so much fun. Thank you all. And thank everyone for coming and hanging out with us on Sunday.
Can we do a quick announce next week? Yes. So next week we will not have Brunch with the Bard. However, if you've been watching your Twitters and Instagrams, the fine players of Fire Emblem Three Houses will be doing signings all over the internet. So check out the streamily.com/Fire Emblem for all of the deets. You can pick up prints. You can heckle us kindly over the internet and join us on our various streams to watch us sign stuffs. It will be a big old holiday party.
Can I add to that?
Yes.
If anyone, or you can share this with people, I just feel like it's important to make a note. If you purchase prints off of the main storefront page, you don't have to pay shipping for every single print. If you go to people's individual pages, you have to pay shipping for each one, and
we want to save you on the shipping.
Also, other announcement type thing, if any of you guys like Dungeons and Dragons, Danny here is the dungeon master for a campaign that he and I have been playing for over a year. It's been a while. Oh no, you're fine. But he's utterly brilliant. If you enjoyed him today, he does a smorgasbord of voices all over the place. It is a super fun campaign. If you want to plug it for like 2 seconds with however. Just because it's amazing and more people need to watch it.
Yeah, so that would always be at twitch.tv/Perception Studio. That's where that's going to happen. And then that shows every Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. Pacific. It's a lot of fun. It's also interactive, so you can like tip to drop characters and break our world and stuff like that too. So it's a lot of fun. You never know from start to finish where the hell we're going to go.
What if we want to be part of your world?
And yeah, it's fun. But thank you everyone. I'm gonna wrap this stream.
Yes.
Thank you
guys
guys
for joining
so
us
much, and we'll see you
wonderful.
next time.
Bye.
Bye.